Hello and welcome to the Concerted Care Group. I'm your host, Philip Day. Here we discuss addiction, recovery, and treatment for people looking to make a change. Our guest today is Ron Shelley with the Concerted Care Foundation. Hello, Ron.
Hi, Phil. It's great to meet you.
Great to meet you too. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to our audience today. Ron, please tell us about the Concerted Care Foundation and your role in it.
Well, the Concerted Care Foundation is a community initiative begun under the umbrella of Concerted Care Group. We focus on really rehabilitating the community and the things that go on in the community, and at the same time service the needs of clients that attend the Concerted Care Group or clients or people that are in the community. We are here to support their efforts. Our focus primarily is around career development, education, and we do some support with housing as well. My role is the board chair, and I'm also the director.
Ron, if I may talk about a little deeply into the drug problem that we have, and specifically in the Baltimore region. As you well know, there is much concern in the Baltimore region and around the country, frankly, about the opioid epidemic. Is methadone maintenance treatment, or MMT as it's commonly called, working in helping people addicted to opioids?
In and of itself, the methadone treatment is not the answer. The answer is integrated care. And what's been working is an approach that is normally the terminology of wraparound services. So where a person would go to a health clinic and not only get methadone treatment, but also get psychiatric treatment, mental health treatment. They also can have primary care therapy. They also need to be involved in some recovery programs, like groups that will service their needs. That's what's working, more of an integrated approach, not just gas and go. There's too many times people have the gas and go, but it doesn't work on the addiction. So that's what's working. The integrated approach, which is a novel approach because many facilities have just been treating the addiction and not treating the whole person.
And speaking of treating the whole person, there's also another program that you're involved in that has done some stellar work in the community. As a matter of fact, I can see it over your right shoulder there. I know you're very proud of what they're doing. Recently, they cleaned and reopened 26ers Park in the Baltimore's Harwood community. Would you tell us about that program?
Well, the Step Up program is unique. Noah Norheimer actually built the framework for it, and what we did was put in some of the initiatives that really supported the Step Up program. But we have roughly around 30 clients who volunteer in the community as a way of developing their vocational interests, vocational skills. Each week, these individuals would go to the park and they would maintenance it. And then they came up with an idea that they wanted to rejuvenate it. So they drew up drew up a blueprint of what things they thought the park needed. For instance, the canopy needed to be installed or developed, perennials, the planting of shrubbery and flowers. A fence needed to be around the property. The property was dilapidated. It was full of drug paraphernalia, and they rejuvenated this area. So the Step Up program is really an initiative that focuses on providing opportunities for the Step Up members to assist the community in beautifying. So we've done murals as well. We have a beautiful mural alongside the CCG building on the corner of Greenmount and 25th Street.
This program sounds groundbreaking for sure. But what, unfortunately, there has some traumatic things have to have occurred for them to be a part of this Step Up program. What does it take to be a part of it? Who is in it?
Well, each person that comes here through a counselor or a therapist, and the therapist deem that they are in a good place with their recovery. They are abstinent, they're drug free, and also they have a motivation around education or career interest. And from that, what we do, we can determine what areas they need to work in to get them back to the world of work. So it's a stepping stone. It's a launch pin for them to move into their careers. And some move into being recovery coaches. Some go into administrative assistants. Some finish their high school diploma. Some finish their college degree. We have a plethora of individuals and various talents, and it just needs to be developed or reignited. And that's what the program does. The Step Up program tries to reignite the individual's passion to work, finding out what their gifts or talents are. In this work with the park, many of them assisted with writing grants. They sat down and talked to community members, the Harvard Community Association. They gave presentations. They managed the funds. So it's a wide range of activities that they do besides just maintaining the park in order to get this accomplished. And as a result of it, I can say that 70%, 7 out of 10 of the members of the Step Up program, 6 months or more, are drug free.
Wow, that's amazing results. And could you tell me briefly what are really the three main goals of the Step Up program?
Well, goal number one is really to focus in on their career development. Goal number two is to assist the members with their recovery through meetings. So we meet each week, and we have various mini lessons that we will delve into. It could be job related, preparing people for interviews. It could be resume related. It could be writing a letter, a thank you letter. But those two. And I guess the third one is impacting the community, because that's what the foundation is really about. So you have those three particular goals.
Well, bottom line question really, Ron, is this. Obviously, you guys are making a huge difference in the Baltimore area. But are we really making progress in the fight against opioid addiction?
Well, the way I look at it, I'm a former educator, and I was a principal for almost 2 decades. And what we looked at is not necessarily making macro change, but micro change. And so this is a sort of a way we look at it too. The program's name Step Up. But anything that you do is going to bring about change is going to take a step forward. It's going to take an initiative, and you build on the initiative. So yeah, it's a huge epidemic. But what you try to do is find successful programs, and you try to build research around those programs, see what's working, and then duplicate what's working. And that's how we're able to make some inroads in the opiate addiction. Not doing the same thing that produces the same result, but doing different things that's producing results where individuals are doing well with recovery. Individuals are getting jobs and leading successful homes, successful lives. So this whole approach has to include an integrated approach, but it also has to include valuing the individual. They have to know that they're valued, and then that's where the change really begins.
Ron, unfortunately, we're out of time, but I want to bring you back sometime. I hope you can rejoin us and we can talk about this some more. 10 minutes is just not enough. But if the viewers would like to contact you, how can they do that?
Well, you can reach me through email. The number is, or the email address is Shelley at concertedcarefoundation.org, or you can reach us through the phone. I don't always remember my phone number as I should, but okay. 667-239-3236. Okay. So those are ways. And don't forget to visit our website, concertedcarefoundation.org. And we also have a great Facebook page, Concerted Care Foundation.
Yes, you do. You guys are on top of that. And Ron, I want to thank you again for joining us today. And also, I just want to let the viewers know, as we come to a close today, feel free to also visit the Concerted Care Group website, which is www.concertedcaregroup.com. Call 410-617-0142 to find out more about our community-based substance abuse treatment, like you heard from Ron today, and our total behavioral health care program. The Concerted Care Group of Baltimore, Maryland, has no wait to get into treatment, and we take same-day referrals. If you or someone you know is addicted, please get them help now. Thank you, and have a good day.